We built a hotel on a family farm back in 2004. We've got 2 golf courses on site, so Roganstown and Swords. We have 52 bedrooms in the hotel. We also have quite a bit of function space. We've got multiple bars, a large restaurant, and the biggest heat sink in the world, a swimming pool, which is always expensive to run. Basically use about 1,200 megawatts of heat in a year. Most of that disappears into the swimming pool. Gas prices have gone absolutely crazy, so our gas bill went in November last year from about 7,500 euros for the month. In December it went to 29,000 euros. So this was totally unsustainable and I've got no control over it. We looked at our heat requirements and we got talking to Ger and Woodco, and given that Woodco is an Irish company and it's an Irish made boiler, the boiler that was recommended and we installed is a 500 kilowatt boiler. We take in about 20 tonne of chip every 2.5 weeks into a big silo, and then that goes through the boiler, and what comes out the other side is about 2 buckets of ash. So it really does burn efficiently and burns it right down to nothing. Ger and the guys organised a nice SEAI grant for us, so for every kilowatt of gas we displace, we'll get a grant from the SEAI, and that will run for 15 years. On gas as it was, I'll save something like 400% in terms of costs, and we would have been displacing 200 tonnes of CO2 emissions. And with the grant, we'll be taking our costs down by about 800%, so that's quite nice. Wood chip is basically a renewable resource. It's a willow crop which can be harvested every 4 years, and then the willow grows back again and you harvest it again in 4 years. It's taken out, chipped, dried, and the people we buy our chip from actually use wood chip in their process to dry the chip down, because the chip has to be below 30% moisture in order to run the boiler. The chip was a good decision. It's basically grown locally, it's chipped locally, it's dried locally. Nothing has to come across the sea, and I'm not relying on a production process which can go crazy at any time.